Oh, you're recording?
Yes.
Oh, well, since we just got the secret forces out, and we've done a spirit beast, or ritual beast tamer, I don't know, wind deck number 1, and then we got wind deck number 2, the normal summon, no field presence, dies pretty easily deck. I thought we got one more deck to do, and it is Evilswarm. Because, who gives a fuck about Necros, right?
The other irrelevant normal summon do nothing deck.
And I'm not on shut up. I'm not on some bandwagon after looking at the ARG top 4 Evilswarm. About a couple weeks ago, before that ARG, I was like, I'm gonna play Evilswarm because why the fuck not? And so let's begin. It's a very standard deck, you know. You got your 3 Kirk, you got your 3 Caster because you need to make Ophion. That's all this deck does is make Ophion. I run the 3 Heliotrope because you gotta make Ophion, right? 3 Thunderbird because if you can't make Ophion, what am I talking about? You always make Ophion. 3 Mandragora because Ophion, right? And then, I don't know why, but I hear there's these decks that like to search, so you gotta play the Thunder King, you know? Because he's 1900, Stella Knights have a pain. It's a pain in a Stella Knight player's ass to get over a fucking TK. Trust me, I know, I played Stella Knights. And you can't search, and I can't make Ophion, but it's okay. And then the best card in the deck, which I will show some awesome rabbit combos later in the video, but Rescue Rabbit, because you play 3 vanillas and Rescue Rabbit, you know, Rabbit. That's the monsters, very standard. For the spells, Triple Rhoda, you got to get your Caster because you got to make Ophion. You don't like Pendulum Scales or back row or anything else, so you play the triple MST. I played 2 Pandemic. There's not really that much back row going around, so you don't need 3 Pandemic at all, and it's searchable because you make Ophion every turn. And that's about it. You only need 2. For the 1-ofs, 1 D-Fissure destroys the meta, especially BA. Then it hurts a lot of the other decks, so why not play it? I don't care about it. Book of Moon because it's Book of Moon, pretty good. And then Raigeki because it's better than Dark Hole. And then Snatch Steal because why play the game with skill when you can just take your opponent's monster? For the traps is where why I decided to play Evilswarm. I'm main decking Triple Mistake. Like I said, there's so much searching going on with Necros, Cliffords, and even like decks like Stella Knights and things like that. They need to search. They need to get to their plays. Well, I'll just flip a mistake. I don't really care. My monsters are beat sticks. Ophion is a beat stick. I first turn Ophion, set a mistake. You have to deal with a 25-50 monster. You cannot special summon level 5 or higher, and you cannot search for your plays. And so it's a very solid field. Very hard to get over, and why not play it? And for that Rogue Prophecy matchup, you know, auto win, right? For the other traps, double D Prison because I'm thinking about Mirror Force, but D Prison has just been so good and so solid lately. And like with decks like Cliffords, even if I have a solid matchup against them, you need to banish the monsters because they're pendulums and they don't ever really die. And I don't want to see them come back, so that's why I play D Prison. 1 Infestation Infection, you know, if Mistake or TK is not up, you got to get to the Kirkion so you can make more Ophions. Macro, same reason behind D-Fissure, really, really good. Soul Drain, because you don't care, and it hurts BA, and you don't like BA. BA sucks. Then 1-of Torrential, because blow up the field. Compulse, because it's awesome. Warning, because you got a warning the first thing you see. Bottomless, because Cliffords. And then that's the monsters. For the extra deck, it's a very solid extra deck. You play 2 Ophion. That's it for the extra deck. And if for some reason Ophions are dead, I guess you can play Key Beetle, you know, Key Beetle, Vanities. I have Vanities in the side deck currently, but Key Beetle, Macro, it's cool. Ragna 0 because awesome. Bahamut because